Hi guys, and welcome to Brave Dog Training Online. Have you been wondering how to build a trusting relationship with your dog, with your rescue dog? Then this video is for you, because today we're going to talk about how to build a trusting relationship with your rescue dog. Enjoy! Alright, so the first thing we need for a bond is taking care of the primary needs of our dogs. So, food, water, shelter. Alright? And those are kind of easy, right? Because we're doing that anyway. But especially the shelter part is something that goes deeper, because it's about safety and a feeling of being safe and secure in our home. And sometimes for fearful dogs, this is not a given. Like, they have never been in a home maybe, or they just don't trust us yet. So they are always on the edge because there are people walking around and they're not used to that, or they're afraid of us. So what they then need is a safe zone, a relaxation zone where they can feel safe and secure and nobody's bothering them. That's really important. And for every dog, not only rescue dogs, but for them especially, because most of the time they have been gone through some stuff and it wasn't pretty, so they need good experiences even more. And one of those good experiences has to be us. And that also means no punishments, no corrections, neither in training nor in living with our dogs, in day-to-day activities, whatever. So when we see our dog breaking a house rule, like, I don't want my dog to eat from the litter box of our cat, right? So if I see my dog, because dinner is an hour late and he's hungry and he's walking towards the litter box, I can just call him away and not correct him, right? And if we start training, one of our first things very often is leash walking, right? We want to walk on a nice loose leash. We want our dogs to be very calm and very nice on leash. Alright. This is a good thing because good training strengthens our bond and is good for our relationship, right? So training in itself is a good thing. But it depends on how it's done. If we are walking on a leash with a prong collar and every time the dog steps ahead of us, he gets yanked at the prong collar, and no matter how many people say it doesn't hurt, try it. It does hurt. Alright. And it's not only something like that, it can also be body blocking, like just stepping in front of the dog and shoving him back. This is not something that can help a relationship. It's not possible, because the dog is always thinking, what do I have to avoid to not anger my human, to avoid my human being this weird to me? I don't like that. And how can that be in any way helpful for a relationship? It's not. And we can do it differently. We can just teach our dogs what we want, and we can make it easy enough or understandable enough so our dogs don't even start making mistakes in the first place. And then we can have fun training. And it's a real thing. We can actually have fun with the tedious obedience stuff. So I like to just ask myself, would I want somebody to do this to me? And if the answer is no, I'm not doing it to my dog. It's easy, right? And another thing that provides safety are rituals. So the dog knows exactly that specific things are happening. So For example, he gets food in a bowl 2 times a day. He doesn't feel hungry. Nobody's bothering him during feeding. So you're not walking towards your dog, grabbing the bowl, or just reaching into the bowl to teach him something. There is nothing your dog can learn from that. Nothing. It's except you're annoying. And we don't want our dogs to see us as annoying, right? So let your dog eat in peace and leave him alone, and just give him that safety. It's the same thing with every other ritual we can have. And also, when we see our dogs get scared, so for example, if we have a dog who is scared of thunderstorms and he hides in the bathroom, then I will not go in there, drag him out, and just, I don't know. People are doing that. I haven't, yeah. It's weird. I will just go in there, sit with him, watch a funny movie, or read a book to him. So the sound isn't that intense and I'm relaxed, right? And if he wants to get touched, I can touch him. If not, not. And that's another rule I like to apply to my dogs. So if I pet my dog and I take my hand away, she is asking me to continue. If she were, for example, to walk away or turn her head away or something like that, I would not continue. And this is something that is very often overlooked. Not necessarily with touching the dog, but with any kind of grooming thing, or even at the vet. So when it comes to brushing the dog, or clipping the nails, or checking the teeth, or whatever, we can teach our dogs what they can do to tell us, please stop. And that can be, for example, a chin target. So the dog puts his chin on something, and whenever he has his chin down, we can do things. He gets rewarded. And when he lifts the chin up, we stop. Or we can use a side position or whatever. We can use so many things. It depends on the situation, what we want to do, and what the dog's comfortable with. And this again gives the dog control over the situation, and he learns that he can tell us that something is not okay. And if you're in a relationship where you can't tell the other one that you're uncomfortable and the other one has to stop, how does that feel? Right? So we have to give our dogs that opportunity. And it's a lot more fun again that way. Right? If we don't have to hold our dog down and use 3 people to cut the nails, and just teach our dogs that everything's fine and he can stop whenever he wants, and we just go as far as it's okay for him, right? And there is one more thing, and that's where creativity can go so far. We have to create experiences that are awesome together. It can be anything. It can be we are teaching our dog that he doesn't have to yell at the other dog because we get out of the situation and we are really glad it worked and it was fun and good experience. We can also just enjoy a walk in the woods. We can also just enjoy a cuddle session on the sofa. All those things, every experience we make where we feel good connects us, and that's where a relationship is built, right? Why don't you write me in the comments what was a real game changer for you and your relationship with your dog? And don't forget to like and subscribe. That way we can reach together even more people and help even more dogs. See you next time. Have fun training. Bye.